swear by the moon and the stars in the skies. And I swear, like a shadow that's by your side. I see the
One true love.
I promise. I promise
I promise
to encourage you
to encourage you
and inspire you
and inspire you
and to love you truly
and to love you truly
through good times and bad.
through good times and bad.
I will forever be there
I will forever be there
to laugh with you,
to laugh with you,
to lift you up when you were down,
to lift you up when you are down,
and to love you unconditionally
and to love you unconditionally
through all the adventures
through all the adventures
in life together.
in life together.
A ring is the most recognized symbol of love, of commitment, and of marriage. The rings that you're about to give and receive will serve as a reminder of your love and of the vows that you've just taken here today. As you place your rings on each other's hands, it signifies a joining of your hearts and seals your lives together as husband and wife forever. May I have the rings, please? These are nice.
If I may be permitted just another moment. It never ceases to amuse me that the people who get to stand where I get to stand today, and believe me, this is an incredible place to be. But it seems like when they get this part of a wedding ceremony, I often have one of two things to say about rings. And the first thing they almost always notice and comment on is that the rings are round. And they get philosophical and they suggest that this is symbolic of that perfect circle, something without beginning or end, something that goes on and on forever. And then they suggest that this is how true love should be. Well, the other thing they might notice and comment on is that the rings are made of precious metal or stone. And again, they get philosophical and they suggest that this could be symbolic of a treasure, something you hold very close to your hearts, something that might endure forever. Well, as the two of you know, I've been doing weddings a very long time, and frankly, that stopped impressing me a long time ago. The simple truth is, your rings are round, because that's the shape that best fits on your finger. And they're made of precious metal or stone, because we love bling. But I submit to the two of you that these two simple, yet beautifully elegant bands come to their highest significance when they're given, received, and worn as an expression of a marriage relationship. You see, more than anything else today, these rings are what you physically take with you. And you wear your rings on your hand each and every day to remind each of you of the vows, the commitments, and the promises that you just made here today. To remind each of you that you are special, and you've been chosen by someone who you think is special. You wear your rings each and every day to remind each of you that you married your best friend. Joshua, you'll take your ring for Jessica and place it now on her left hand. Josh, just so you understand, you now know what almost every married man here already knows. That slight resistance you felt as you placed the ring on Jessica's hand, that was not your bride's last act of defiance. Jessica, you'll take your ring, place it now on Joshua's hand. And Joshua, you notice how easily your ring slipped on your hand? Jessica, his will is gone. Friends, as Joshua and Jessica's family and friends, we form the community of support that will surround them. And each of us, by our presence here today, is being called upon to uphold them in honoring and in loving each other. So I encourage all of you to always stand beside them and never between them. To always offer them your love and your support and not your judgment. And to always encourage them with your kindness and your loving hearts, and to honor this couple and this marriage. Joshua, Jessica, by virtue of the love that you each hold in your hearts, and of the vows, promises, and commitments that you've shared with us here today, I now pronounce
that you are, wait for it, husband or wife, you may kiss your bride.
You'll only cry those happy tears. And though I make mistakes, I'll never break your heart. And I swear by the moon and
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and great pleasure to present to you Joshua and Jessica, Mr. and Mrs. Bernard.